Hey there, Wargamers, Justin and Painter here, and today we're going to check out some critical stories from the community. I'd like to welcome you guys back to the channel. If you're new here, please alpha strike that like, subscribe button, and if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for continuing to tune in and support what I do. That said, today we're going to be checking out some critical stories from the community. I put up a video about a month ago saying that I was requesting critical stories from everyone to share and said I would give away some terrain to some of the people who commented. So I did a count today. I have around 17 buildings. I'm going to give away 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, so it'll be 17. So 7 winners for the core terrain. Probably give away some of the shrink wrap stuff, and I know that J4Head in the comments has been asking me for years about getting some of this terrain in hand, so I might pick him just because he's been on Discord and on the community here leaving comments, so we'll see what his crit story is. That said, this might be a video that's better consumed by listening versus viewing, because I'm just going to read some stuff, but if you hear your name, your username read and your story, email me at justin@deathRayDesigns.com. or on Discord, send me a message, and I will explain to you how to claim your prize here. Basically, you'll have to cover shipping for me if you don't mind, because I'm a poor boy and I don't got a lot of money. So, all right, so for today's criticals, we're going to start with J4Head. I know you watch these videos, and now is your time, your chance, your moment to shine. Email Discord. I know you know me. Get with me. We'll get you some terrain. Specifically, I'll send you some of the shrink wrap stuff so that you can get some terrain you could build, because I think I have a few of the larger stacks, and you're almost a ride or die here, so I'll make sure you get a stack of stuff you can use for your tables. We'll need some hobbying because the fitments are going to be off. That's why it's prototype terrain. But yeah, we'll get you that. So I'm going to go ahead and like and heart your long ass comment here, and we'll share your critical story and then get you some terrain out. As we get started today, if you guys happen to hear your story, your name, get with me on Discord or email justin@deathRayDesigns.com. All I ask is that you cover shipping, and I'll send you out some free terrain. As this will be video 3, I believe, some of you will get unbuilt terrain that you can build. Some of you will get the remnants of what was built. J4Head here, I know he wants the unbuilt stuff, so we're going to give him that. So he starts off with, my best critical hit story, well, sort of, was the culmination of a campaign I had been running. After some mercenary shenanigans, the players, based on a tip off from a rival, went hunting for some lost tech and found an old SLDF research facility. Fighting through automated defenses, a quote, tank Pez dispenser, end quote, and rival mercs, I don't get that, you might have to explain the Pez dispenser joke there. They cracked it open. Inside were a whole company of pristine mechs, yoink, and some odd tech. As they got deeper in, they found the secret, a super heavy, armed to the teeth, operating autonomously and still running. Jeez. Player 1, quote, hey, since we just pulled these mechs from the base, shouldn't the IFF transponders register as green? GM, me, quote, good point. Make a technology roll to see if you can mimic the proper protocols. Roll. Okay, as long as you don't open fire, you're free to move around in position, and you'll get a free round of shooting before the super heavy responds. Players reposition themselves, and player 2 commenced fire. Archer dropped some LRM fire and did some random chip damage, but it's a super heavy. The armor was barely scratched. Is this going to be old 135 ton, I think it is? Word of Blake, super heavy? Is this what we're about to fight? Because that's one of the super heavies. The other ones are like the Ares ones from Dark Age. So I suspect this, especially if it's got like AI, because that was like a big thing for Jihad, I think, right? Player 3 comes up with his King Crab and takes shots. Quote, okay, 2 AC-20s, rolls 12, that's a headshot. Table explodes in cheering, yay! Me. Wait. That's the 2-hit roll. Roll for location to see where it lands, end quote. Player 3, okay. Roll. 12! Table explodes again, cheering, woo! In the end, the custom super heavy I had spent the entire afternoon prepping was dismantled in a single shot after 15 minutes of role-playing and 15 seconds of combat. So a custom super heavy. B, sounds like every story of D&D where a GM makes a super boss or a crazy boss fight, and then players find some easy way around them or get a lucky crit and it's down and they're dead and they're just like, shit. Fun for the players, kind of sad for the GM, so that's a fun story. He has one reply here. Let's see. Ken Hodge says, that's pretty good. So, yeah, J4Head, get with me and we'll get you hooked up with some terrain. All right, so next one, and I read part of this before I read the name. This one's going to sound like I played favorites, but I'm going to read it anyway because I saw that it was an urban mech, and then I read the name. This one's Dave Alcigar 3806. This is Gold Bishop in Discord. get with me, man. We'll work with you on getting some terrain. I'll probably send you the shrink wrap stuff too instead of pre-built, because I know you're capable of hobbying. So his story says, first time in an urban mech, no clue what I was doing, learning to play, but knew I only had 5 shots of ammo and really rough time moving around a city map trying to help my teammates. This must be a really old story, because I know you know how to play Battletech, assuming this is the same Dave Alcigar that I know. Wound up face to face with the opposing Atlas pilot, who recognized me as a newbie, offered to let me in a free shot, rolled a hit and scored, rolled the location, headshot, first try, AC-20 to the head, to the head cap, left everyone at the table speechless. Yep, sounds about right for an urban mech. I was thinking Hunchback, the same thing. Great, glorious story to see the trash can take down the big guy. So get with me, Dave, and we'll get you some terrain. All right, so for our final crit story, this one's pretty funny. It comes from Smeef Honkler, SMEEFHONKLR. Get with me, and we'll talk about exchanging info so I can get you some terrain shipped out. It says, in a game of Alpha Strike, I was playing with a Blood Asp, and it was great. Still full armor, no crits taken, just wandering through the battlefield, taking names. Then one squad of battle armor hops out of an APC, survives my Blood Asp damage, gets a crit with a 0 asterisk damage at short range, and nails the head with another 12. For those who aren't familiar, 0 asterisk means you have to roll to hit, and then you roll a d6, and it's 50-50 whether you dealt damage or not. So it's basically like a half point of damage is what you're trying to see. Did you get 0 or did you get 1? And then you get a crit with it. So pretty low odds to begin with. There was about 5 minutes of cheering and shouting, and one of the highlights of my whole Battletech career, and I was the one dying. Man, I love Battletech. Those are always good. Those are the fun stories where you get a little bit of a cinematic effect out of it, or a narrative story, and that's not as easy to get in Alpha Strike, so it's good when you hear them. So get with me, and we'll get you some, or get some info exchanged and get you some terrain. That said, that is going to be our critical stories for the day. If I mentioned your name, make sure you hit me up in the email or on Discord. We'll get in touch and get some information exchanged so you guys can cover shipping and get some buildings sent out. If you guys were not announced, make sure you stay tuned. I'll put up another video or two where we announce a few more critical stories, and we'll pick some more winners. That said, that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, keep rolling those dice, rolling some crits, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching and being here with me today. I pour a lot of time and passion into every video, and I genuinely hope it adds something to your hobby experience. If you've enjoyed today's content and want to see more, consider supporting me over on Patreon. Every little bit of support helps fuel what I'm doing here, and it truly makes a difference. Whether it's a few dollars or simply sharing the channel with others, your support means the world to me and allows me to keep doing what I love and hopefully inspiring you along the way. A huge thank you as well to all my sponsors, Monument Hobbies, Fortress Miniatures and Games, Baron of Dice, and Tether Designs as well. Their backing is vital to the channel, and if you're in the market for top quality paints, miniatures, dice, or terrain, please check out their links below. Not only will you be picking up some great products, but you'll also be supporting this growing community we share together. Thank you so much for watching, and for your time, and for being a part of this journey with me. As I sign off today, let's go ahead and highlight some awesome patrons who are helping fuel this journey we're on together and helping keep things going.